Time skip. Main family entered the house. Everyone sit on the couch. Jungkook come and hug Yoongi tightly. Who also back hug him. Jungkook, how are you? Asked to him Yoongi. I am fine. Now both sit down there. Taehyung come think, hello auntie, hello Hyung. Yoongi look at Jungkook like he want to know who's he. Jungkook, he is Taehyung, my husband. Yoongi smiled and nodded. Yoongi, hello Taehyung, come sit beside Jungkook. Taehyung nodded and sit beside Jungkook. This time Taehyung have high fever, but he didn't show to everyone because this time is very important for Jimin, so he don't want to run it. Mrs. Minson, you are very beautiful thing. Thank you so much. Auntie smiled and said, now their granny come. So Tang stand up. Granny Tang, son, go and set the table. Tang smiled and left from there behind. She sit down. Granny start to talking with Mrs. Min. Now their Jimin also come. Jimin say hello to everyone. Mrs. Kim, son, come and sit with me. Jimin nodded and sit beside Mrs. Min. Mrs. Min, how are you, son? Jimin, I am fine, auntie. Mrs. Min smiled. Mrs. Min, Granny, can you know now why I come here? Granny chuckled and nodded. Mrs. Min, so did you ready to give me, Granny? Of course, but first eat lunch, then talk about this topic. Jiang, come to living room. Jiang, please come. I set the table. They all nodded and go. Jungkook see Jiang's face is fully ready. He come close to him. Jungkook, are you okay? Jiang hurriedly nodded. Jungkook voice filled with coldness, but still he asked him, Jiang, yeah, yes, I'm fine. Please come and eat lunch. Jungkook nodded and the they entered the dining room. Everyone see dishes and shocked for a moment because of food decorations. Now their Taehyung come Taehyung, please sit down. Smile and sit. Everyone nodded and sit on their seats. Taehyung about to serve food, but Jungkook stopped him. Jungkook, where is maids? Asked him Taehyung, it's okay, I can serve it. Smile and serve food to everyone. Now he sit beside Jungkook. He also start to eating. Mrs. Minwoo make these dishes. Jung, Auntie me, what happened? Nervously asked her. Mrs. Min, you make everything. I mean, you know what I want to say. Jung smiled and nodded. Mrs. Min, hmm. Everything is amazing. It's very amazing. Perfect. Big smile appear on Taehyung's face. Jimin smile. Mrs. Min, so Granny, I want Yoongi marriage as soon as possible. Granny. So after 1 week later, Jimin shocked and look at Taehyung, who already look at him. Jimin hurriedly looking down. Taehyung, Jungkook, Taehyung, give me water. Taehyung nodded and gave him water. Taehyung, did you want anything else? He cutely asked to Jungkook. Jungkook looked at him. He looked into Taehyung's eyes. Jungkook nodded as no. Taehyung nodded and started to see everyone, but still he failed. Jungkook's eyes still struck on Taehyung. Taehyung unknowingly feeling shy. Yoongi, Mom once time asked Jimin, if you don't have any problem, then fix it. Said and looked at Mrs. Min with smile and nodded. Granny, well, I know Jimin don't have any problem, but still I asked to him, Jimin, did you have any problem for this marriage? Jimin nodded as no. Small smile appeared on Yoongi's face, so now everything get fine. Granny, Jungkook, look at her with questionable eyes. Granny, I want you stay here. You stay home for some days, Jungkook. Don't worry, I can manage everything, he said. Make Granny nodded. Granny, Taehyung, did you make sweet dish? Taehyung, yes, I make it, Granny. So place here because everyone eat lunch. So now it's time to eat sweet dish. Taehyung nodded and left from there. Behind Jung still busy eating food because this food is amazing. Granny, Jung served to everyone. Granny, what you make it? asked to Ting Ting. Actually, Granny, I don't know what I cook as a sweet dish. So I cook my mom's special dish. Granny nodded. Everyone tastes this taste is different for others, but it's very tasty. Everyone love it. Mrs. Min, I don't know anything. I only know Taehyung is the bestest cook ever. I am amazed by his cooking style. Taehyung very happy. He look at Jungkook who already look at him. Jungkook also want to say something but he stopped. Taehyung, thank you so much, Auntie. I am very happy because you like my food, Mrs. Min. My dear, you stand up. Go and sit. Why you stand up? Go and sit beside Jungkook. Jung nodded and sat beside Jungkook. Mrs. Min, Jungkook want to eat. Yoongi, no, I'm done. Jungkook Taehyung look at Jungkook like he want Jungkook taste and tell him something. But Jungkook can't. Other side, Jimin was just feeling shy because Yoongi stare at him. Mrs. Min, today you did hard work, so I want to give you one gift. Tell me what you want. Smile and said, Tang, if you really want to give me something, so I want to give happiness. This house, everyone is very good and sportive, but Jimin, he is my friend, my brother. I just want Jimin happiness. Jimin eyes get cherry. He's sitting like this. Mrs. Min, Jungkook, you are very lucky because you have Taehyung like boy. Jungkook, look at Taehyung who looking down. Mrs. Min, now I think I have to go. Min family stand up. Yoongi hug Jungkook. Yoongi, I know you are very intelligent, but in relationship you are dumb idiot. Your husband make food and special dish, but you didn't taste it. It's wrong. So check sweet dish and give compliment to him. Back to and said Jungkook about to say something, but he left from there behind. Jungkook looked at Taehyung, who's busy to talking with Jimin. He don't say anything and left from there. Now, the next text is Taehyung. Granny, are you happy? Granny fixed smile and nodded. Now she left from there. Taehyung, Jimin. He sat and hugged Jimin tightly. When Jimin hugged back, he pinched Taehyung cheeks. When he pinched Taehyung cheeks, he felt like Taehyung have fever. So when he checked, he shocked because Taehyung have high fever. Taehyung, no, no, I'm fine, Jimin. In fever, you did everything. Think, Jimin, let's collect the dishes. Otherwise, Granny get angry. Jimin nodded as nothing. I'm totally fine, Jimin. Ting, my angry, but I am fine. I think your phone is ringing, so go and attend the call. Jimin nodded and ran from there behind Ting, collect the dishes and wash it. He uh, and now he entered the house. Taehyung head is badly paining. His time it's 8 at night. Today he feeling very tired. He entered the room as he and said Jungkook is busy to his work like laptop. So he lay on the bed and covered himself with the help of blanket. After some hours later, Jungkook see Chang still sleeping. He see time is 10 at night. So he stand up and come close to him. When he come, he see Chang body was shivering. Jungkook shocked. Jungkook placed his hand on Chang's forehead and shocked because Chang have high fever. Jungkook called doctor. Some time later, doctor come. Doctor, Mr. Rajan, your husband have high fever. I tried my best, but his condition was not good. Jungkook, but suddenly what happened to him? Doctor, his body symptoms tell because of tiredness. Your husband is very weak. That's why he can't handle. Jungkook get angry. After half an hour later, doctor, now he is much better. Give the medicines to him, but make sure first he eats something. And oh, Jungkook nodded, and now doctor left from there behind. Jungkook sit in front of him. Taehyung feeling better, so he opened his eyes. He sees Jungkook. He sat up on the bed and looking down. Jungkook tried to control himself, but now it's enough. Jungkook, if you know you are weak, so why you go kitchen, huh? Taehyung flinched badly. I want everything perfect. Jungkook looked at him with wide eyes. He stand up and started walking here and there. Jungkook, where is maid? Taehyung, I don't know why they didn't come, Jungkook. You know what? You are very careless. Chang looking down, his eyes get teary because of Jungkook. Because Jungkook speaking loudly, everyone happy in their room, but Jimin hurriedly come into Jungkook room. Jimin, Hyung, what happened? Why is calling him? Shocked and asked to him, but Jungkook didn't give him answer. Jimin went to Taehyung and see tears rolling in Taehyung's eyes. Jimin shocked. Jimin said, Jimin, Hyung, please stop. Taehyung is crying. Jungkook looked at him, Taehyung held Jimin's hand and nodded as no. Jungkook sit on the couch and closed his eyes. Jungkook in mind he still have high fever and is calling it think and try to calm himself. Jungkook, Jimin go and heat food for him. After each dinner he have to take medicines. Jimin nodded and left from there. Behind Jungkook stand up and come close to him. He see Taehyung playing his fingers like try to calm himself. Jungkook lift his chin, make Taehyung look at him. He sit down. He wiped Taehyung tears, make Taehyung feel. Mm, Jungkook, I'm sorry. He said, make Taehyung shocked. Because Jimin told him Jungkook never says sorry to everyone to someone, but Jungkook wiped his tears. He hold his ball. Jungkook, listen, if you are not feeling well, so at least tell me. Taehyung, how can I tell you? How whole day you are? You are staying in office. This time, Taehyung looking very cute. Jungkook chuckled to see his expression. Taehyung look up and see Jungkook smiling face. Jungkook, but when I come, so tell me that time. Taehyung nodded as a Jungkook. Why? Taehyung, this moment is very important for Jimin. I don't want to run it. Jungkook shocked to listen. Jungkook, and if something happened with you, it's okay. Smile and said, but Jungkook about to again. Jungkook, if you again say this type thing, so literally he about to complete his sentence. But the door was open and Jimin entered the room. Jimin, Hyung, I hate it. He said and put tray in front of Taehyung. Jimin have plan. He have to feed Taehyung by his hands. By his hands. Now he happily closed the door and left from there. Behind Jungkook's is sweet dish. Jungkook, you can eat by yourself. Jungkook, please, I don't want to eat it. Jungkook, Taehyung, are you mad? Did you don't know you have to take your medicines? Angrily said Taehyung, listen, I am fine. Jungkook, I'll check your fever. You still haven't said true fever, Jungkook. About to say something, but Jungkook placed in his mouth. Taehyung shocked and started eating. Taehyung, I don't want to eat, but this time Jungkook doesn't ready to listen him. Taehyung, Jungkook, eat it deeply. So now Taehyung opened his mouth and Jungkook started to. After finish food, Jungkook give medicine to Taehyung and he again sit on the couch like he have some work. Taehyung, why you didn't taste this dish? Jungkook, I don't like sweets. Taehyung, that's why you are very. He said in low voice but enough to listen. Jungkook look at him. Jungkook, what you said? Taehyung, nothing. Smile and lay down. Jungkook look at him and smile. Jungkook listen. Taehyung, yes. Jungkook said, Jungkook, if you need anything, so please tell me, okay? Taehyung okay. He said and again covered himself with the help of blanket. Now Jungkook, no Taehyung is fine. After some time later, Taehyung threw the blanket other side because he felt Taehyung's forehead filled with. So now Jungkook star on the AC. Air conditioner. Jungkook come close to him. He see Taehyung cheeks is fully wet because of small smile appear on Taehyung Jungkook's face. He set the blanket. Taehyung in sleepy voice saying, I make sweet dish for you, but you didn't eat it. You know how much I'm hurt? He said in sleepy voice and turned his side. Jungkook see the player Jungkook eat. He like it, so he start to. Sometime later, he finished and lay beside Jing of the lights full night. He time to time checked Ching fever, but Ching is totally fine. Next day, Ching wake up, he feel weakness, but still Ching stand up and went to. Sometime later, when he come back, Jungkook sit on the couch and busy to talking with someone. He said, Jungkook, yeah, today I didn't come office. Cancel my all meeting, he said and cut the call. He looked at Ching and asked him, Jungkook, how you feeling? Ching, I am totally fine. Jungkook nodded and got reversed. Just some time later he come back and see Taehyung is not here. So he nudging. Surely go downstairs. Jungkook, no, surely good. Oh, really? Jungkook in mind. I know, Granny, you do this. You give leave to all maids because you want to stay in kitchen. I just want to know why you do this. He said and sat on the couch. He called Yoongi. Yoongi, yes, Jungkook. Jungkook, did you see the pictures when I am 3 or 5 years old? Yoongi, which I sent you. Yoongi sent pictures to Jungkook. Jungkook, come downstairs. He said, you see, Granny is busy to talking with Mrs. Lee and Taehyung was busy to finding Jimin wedding dress with Jimin. Both are very happy this time. Jungkook wants Jimin everything, but he stopped because he have to find his mother. First, he find Mrs. Jin, then he think what he do next. Jungkook sit on the couch. Jimin, by the way, can I ask you something? Taehyung, of course, even today, Young happily asked him. Taehyung, feeling shy, he looked at Jungkook, who was lost in his thoughts. Jimin, waiting for Taehyung answer. Jimin, tell me. Taehyung, yes, first he called me, then he fed me and also say, sorry, Jimin, really? He said in loud voice. Jimin, back to reality. Granny and Mrs. Lee look at both. Granny, why are you yelling? Granny, angry Jimin, I'm sorry. Be careful next time. Taehyung nodded and stand up. About to go, but Jungkook stopped him. He angrily said, Jungkook, where are you going? Cold voice, Taehyung gets scared. Taehyung, make breakfast. I'm feeling sleepy. Such and looking down, saying, I think you forget last night. Taehyung looking down this time. Jimin also not able to say something. Jungkook go and sit. Granny is not feeling well, so call maid. She cook breakfast. Sit and look at her. Granny, what happened to him? He is looking totally fine. Jungkook, no, he is not fine. And if I say he didn't go, it's mean he didn't go. नजर नहीं आਉਂਦਿਆ. Look into Granny eyes. Granny shocked to see Jungkook this behavior. Jungkook Jimin make him on his room. Jimin hurriedly nodded. He holding hand and both went to Jungkook's room. Granny, what happened? Jungkook, I want to see my childhood pictures. Granny, look other side. Granny, I told you I don't have. Why you didn't understand? Jungkook, I want to know truth. Where is my real mother? Granny shocked. Jungkook can't able to stop himself and said, Granny, Jungkook, I'm your mom, Granny. Now I'm not a kid, you know. Auntie Kim told everything to Yoongi. Granny shocked Jungkook. You gave her. You found Ching for me because you think I didn't accept him, but see, I accept him. Granny shocked, but suddenly they hear no. But suddenly Taehyung come downstairs. When Taehyung come down, Granny stand up and Taehyung Jungkook come to reality. Yes, it's a dream of Jungkook. Jungkook come on blank straight because Yoongi call him. So Yoongi come here. Jungkook, yes, why you call me? Yoongi, I call you because I have some information. Jungkook, tell me. Yoongi, Granny is your dad's secretary. I see all files. So Granny love Mr. Jen, but Mr. Jen married with Mrs. Jen. She tried to convince Mr. Jen, but he didn't listen to her. One day when Mrs. Jen again catch this time your age is 3 years. Granny call Mr. Jen. He go office. There Granny Mr. Jen and she come in Jen house. Everyone think Mr. Jen is not. She start to taking care her, but when Jimin come in this world after this day, no one know where is Mrs. Jen or no one knows she's alive or Jungkook shocked to listen everything. He look at Yoongi, I'm sorry Jungkook, but it's true. Jungkook nodded. Yoongi, or one more thing. He said. Jungkook look at him like he want to know what he want to say. So Yoongi said, Yoongi, you know very well why Granny chose Chang for you, so remember, don't in front of her talk with Chang softly. Jungkook nodded. Jungkook, where is Mrs. Kim? Yoongi, she is safe. Jungkook, where she stay? Yoongi, I buy a new apartment, so she is staying there. Jungkook, did you know how Mrs. Kim know everything? Yoongi nodded. Jungkook, tell me. Yoongi, when Granny is Mr. Jen's secretary, there Mrs. Kim is manager. So, manager and Mr. Kim is the best friend of Mr. Jen. That's why she know everything. Jung, if my mom is alive, so her age is Yoongi, I think 63 or 64. Jungkook nodded. Yoongi, now you have to go because you don't know Granny is not a good woman, so you have to save Taehyung or Jimin. Jungkook nodded. Yoongi, Jungkook behave normally like you don't know anything. Jungkook, okay, now you also got thanks for helping me. Yoongi, it's okay, don't say thanks, he said, and now both left from there. Jungkook entered the room because today he have to behave normally. No one know. Jungkook know everything. When he entered the room, Taehyung ran towards Jungkook and him tightly make JK shocked. Jungkook, Taehyung, what happened? Are you okay? Taehyung, I'm feeling scared. He said, make Jungkook shocked. He sat on the bed and Jungkook, Taehyung, I'm feeling scared. Jungkook, calm down. I'm here. Tell me what happened. Taehyung took breathe and said, Taehyung, Granny told me I have to go back village because my mom is feeling not well. So I come my room and start to pack my stuff, but suddenly your phone started ringing again and again. So I attend the call. When I attend the call, I listen my mom voice. She is totally fine. After that, she is calling me, but I closed the door. I didn't go. Jungkook, please, I don't want to leave. You said, and eyes get teary. Jungkook, calm down. I'm here. And Jungkook placed his hand on. Jungkook, calm down. Where is Jimin? Jung in his room. Jungkook, can I tell you something? Sit and look at him. Jungkook, yes, Taehyung. Jungkook, yes, Taehyung. I'm not bad boy, but when I'm passing from granny room, I listen something. Sit and looking down. What you listen? Hurriedly asked him. Granny, she is talking with Mrs. Lee and tell her give to someone because it's the time to give her. Sit and look, Jungkook. Jungkook showed in my it's me. My mom is alive. Jungkook, did you listen more? Cheng hurriedly nodded. Jungkook, tell me, Cheng. Mrs. Lee said I'm feeling scared when I go, so Granny scolded and she closed her door. Jungkook basement. He said and run from there. What's right there? Taehyung don't know what happened to him, so he also went behind him. And now the other text is, I mean to say, next scene is. After a lot of struggle, Jungkook opened the basement drawer. Granny hid Mrs. Jen somewhere, but Mrs. Jen ran from there. So before 2 days, Granny catch her and put her in. She is finding new place for him. When Jungkook entered the, he see one very old lady sit on the chair and her eyes is closed. Jungkook legs statue in Jungkook life. It's first he says to someone and his hands or legs trembling. Jungkook come close to this lady and kneel down. He hold Mrs. Jen's hand and Mrs. Jen open her eyes. She sees Jungkook and her eyes sparkle. She sat up straight. She about to sit up straightly, but she's very weak. That's why she can't. Jungkook picture in his hand and go out the doctor, come and give medicines to Mrs. Shem. Doctor, this time her condition is stable, but I give advice make her admit in the because after a long time someone giving her sleeping because of food her are Jungkook, but if she stay here I hire personal doctor or nurse. Doctor, it's good for her. Jungkook nodded and doctor and gave her sleeping because still someone gave her many times, so now it's Jungkook nodded. "Doctor, I give medicine, make sure she eat it and give healthy food to her." Jungkook, thank you so much, so much, doctor. He nodded and left. From there behind Jungkook come close to her. She is in Yoongi's apartment. There is Mrs. Kam who handle her. She is also the friend of Mrs. Chen. Jungkook rests his head on Mrs. Chen and start crying because he don't think one day he meet his mom like this. Jungkook, mom, please wake up. Please, mom, again start crying. But this time Mrs. Chen is not this condition. Taehyung entered the room. He come close to Jungkook. Jungkook look at him. Jungkook listen to his voice. Jungkook, Taehyung, please tell to mom, wake up. I want to listen her voice. Please, Taehyung. He sat and rested his head on Taehyung. Taehyung tried to handle Jungkook. There, Come, Mrs. Kim. Jungkook, Granny calling you. Take Jungkook. I think we have to go. Please, Jungkook. Last time, look at Mrs. Chen, wipe his tears and angrily left from there. Jung, mom, please take care of her. Mrs. Kim nodded and Taehyung run behind Mrs. Chen. Oof. This video is very long. Mrs. Chen, when Jungkook gone behind, her eyes get teary to say Mrs. Chen like this because both are also good friends. And next day there come Granny and Mrs. Lee. Now whole life she stay in and did work there, and one day both get they both know how they to commit. Now both also spend whole life in Mrs. Chen, but still Jungkook is happy because she is staying with Jaekook. Everything get fine. Jungkook entered the room. Today. He didn't go office. He's busy to talking with Mrs. Chen. Now Mrs. Chen sent him in his room. When he entered the room, he said, Taehyung, who were of how can I speak it? Jungkook lost in his beauty. He takes steps towards him and Chang shyly taking steps back. Now Taehyung, mm, oof. Jungkook rests his and tried to. Wow, Chang, you're like a roller coaster. Chang. Jungkook, shut up. Jungkook chuckled to see him. Jungkook lifted his chin, make him look at him. Jungkook, you know, Taehyung, just because of you, I miss my mom. Such an Taehyung forehead. And this text you all read by yourself. Please. And Jungkook, no. Taehyung getting shy. Now Jungkook start to, how can Jungkook, like he's waiting when Jungkook chuckled and both Jungkook is very happy. Finally both going to one. Both are very happy. Even this time was very precious and happy ending. Hope you all like it. If you like, then please subscribe and tell me in comments. Bye. Take care of yourself. Nam 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 sarangyo. And now, bye bye.